Hey DZ, how are you? Twinkie, glad to see you again, DZ. Hey Mike, yeah, it is heartbreaking. It's been rough. Hey G Paul, hey Krista. We probably will not do the trivia tonight. We're more or less here for support of Kevin the Fam and his family. They're having it pretty rough right now. Um, we want to be there and support them. Um, he even said that he might stop by in here tonight. Um, that's what family is all about. We got to be here for each other. Um, I hope everybody is good tonight. Yeah, it is G Paul. Um, Amy, she has talked to Kevin. I've talked to Kevin um, every night since it's happened. Also, Amy's talked to Kevin every day. Um, we've heard from Melissa and stuff like that. We just want to be there for them. Want God to wrap His loving arms around them and give them peace. We have information to give you all. Oh, really, Krista? Well, I'm glad you finally went live. Um, but we do have some information for everybody if they want to know. We are also going to be posting Kevin's link if anybody wants to donate to his PayPal to help out the family in any way. Um, Hello, just in time prepping. How are you? Hey, Kentucky. How are you? Yeah, Kentucky. It's tragic for sure. Very unexpected. Thank you. He said that he might stop by. If he might stop by on here and but I told him if he didn't feel like it, that was fine. I asked him if I could take and put a thumbnail of Matt, his girlfriend, on here, and Twinkie, she is awesome. She makes most of my thumbnails. Kevin's made me some too, and K Dog, but I called Twinkie up and asked her if she could make me a thumbnail. We haven't started a GoFundMe because we didn't want to get in with their bank account and stuff. So what we're doing is posting his link for his PayPal and sending the money through that. So they'll get it right then. And thank you, Twinkie, for posting it. But we're asking people to send money to his, if they want to donate, send money to his PayPal. Casey, turn that down, please. Casey, turn that down, please. Turn that down. I'm live streaming. I can hear it. Hey, Jen. Sorry I'm a little late. Was talking to Twinkie and him, and I had her do I asked her if she would do the thumbnail for me. Yeah, Kevin is he's really having a rough time too. Um, you know, a lot of us can't say that we know how he feels because we don't. We can only imagine. Um, you know, Kevin's mother-in-law and father-in-law also are not well, and Kevin's mom. And this was the last thing that they expected. Um, my heart goes out to them. Words really can't, you don't know what to say. Hey, Eastad, how are you? Um, so everybody, if you all would, in your prayers. Hey, Helen, how are you, sweetie? If you all could, remember Kevin the fam, and Melissa, and Kayla, and Kyle, and all the whole entire family in your prayers. Hello, PSPR, how are you? Cardiac, how are you? Yes, it is very sad and shocking. No, nobody expects that. Yeah, I went ahead and talked to Kevin before, I didn't want to post any pictures or anything on there without asking him first. There is the florist. Twinkie just posted it. Thank you, girl. If anybody would like to send flowers, um, the viewing is on Friday from 8 o'clock, or I'm sorry, 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And then the service is going to be on Saturday. Um, the funeral home is Jewel Rittman's Funeral Home. If you call the florist, just tell them that it's for Matt Newman. Hey, Tanja. Um, Kevin said that everybody has been so awesome with the outpouring of love and prayers. Um, um, the memorial went pretty good last night. Very crowded. Um, I had I had made a cake to take over there and bless Casey's heart. As soon as she got out of the truck, there was a hole in the ground, and she went down, and the cake did too. But we saved it. Um, he's gonna be missed. He had a lot of friends and family there. But thank you for asking, Krista. But it went really good. Hey, Matthew, how are you? Um, Again, anybody that would like to make a donation to Kevin the Fam and his family, we're going to go through his PayPal. Twinkie is on the ball as always. Yes, anything would help um, Kevin and Melissa. Um, they need all the prayers and the support they can get right now. Um, that's what when I did Yaya Sunday, I was, I still am gonna do it, but today I wanted to dedicate it to Matt and Carmen. Um, It was very, very tragic. Um, Kevin, he, he's talked to Amy and I both about stuff, and he's beside himself. Melissa's beside himself, and that can be expected. Um, Melissa said it'll never be the same. But there was so much love. They loved each other so much. Every time. Exactly. That's right, Twinkie. You all are an amazing group of people, and you're ready to support anybody that you need to. You know, we always have each other's back. When Kevin called me the other night, um, he had sent me a text and asked me if we could chat for a few minutes. And then underneath of it, he wrote, "I have some bad news." And I honestly thought that maybe something had happened to one of Melissa's parents because they're both in bad health. And I said, "Call me." And when he called me, he was totally upset. And when he told me what happened, I was dumbfounded. I didn't know what to say. We talked for a good while, and he said it feels good, to have everybody that he can talk to. Hey Lauren, how are you? When I got off the phone with him, it was 5 o'clock in the morning, and or when I got off video chat with him, it was 5 o'clock in the morning. I went straight in there and woke my kids up and hugged them and kissed them and told them I loved them right then and there. Um, it's always you're not supposed to have to bury your child. And Kevin, we call him brother, and he's mine, and he's everybody's big brother. He's mine and Twinkie's big brother, and his kids were like our nieces and nephews because him and Melissa are aunts and uncles to our kids. And he was an awesome. He could write so many wonderful pieces of music and play the guitar and sing. He had a beautiful voice. We sure will, Jan. He said he may try to stop in here. That he wasn't sure, and I told him if he wasn't ready to do that was perfectly fine. He knows everybody loves him, and that he's in him and Melissa and Kayla and Kyle are all in everybody's prayers. Um, I don't even, I don't know what to say. I just can't imagine having to go through something like that. Um, Again, Twinkie, if you can, yes, ma'am, he sure is. When I had talked to Melissa, I had told Melissa that God needed, or Matt Sitton beside Jesus Christ right now. And God's took him in with open arms. It's going to be a while, you know, for it'll, like I said, and I don't know how to talk right now because I've never had to do anything like this before. But I just felt like I couldn't come on here tonight. And I even told Kevin this. I didn't feel like I could come on here tonight for y'all Sundays and laugh, pick, carry on. I mean, Matt would have wanted us to, but I just felt like in my heart I needed to dedicate this live stream to him. He was 18 years old, had just graduated high school this past summer. Carmen was 17, and they had been to the Packers game. There's the florist, Austin. There's the florist. Thank you for coming, Cardiac. I really appreciate it. Hold on, y'all, for a second, because Kevin's texting me. Hold on for a second. Excuse me. Excuse me. Um, yeah, if y'all want, we'll do a moment of silence for, Matt and Carmen. Um, so if y'all would, say a little prayer right now. um, Kevin has also told us, he said he's had such a outpour of loving prayers and support, and people bringing food, and people helping them so much. He said that it's amazing. He said that he loves you all so very much. um he's just, he hardly has had any sleep. He said that when we were talking last night, he was kind of dozing off, and I kept saying, Kevin, let's get off of here, and you try to lay down and get you some sleep. um and he said that he'll nod off and then he's right back up. um you really don't know what to say, unless you've been through it yourself. Because you don't, you want to say something that might help them, or whatever. And I totally do not want to screw up saying something. Um, it's Kevin said it's like a dream, and he just wants to wake up, and I can totally understand that. Again, he will be at Jewel Redmond Funeral Home, um, Flowers from the Woods in Columbus, Indiana. Um, Again, they are having the viewing from 5 to 9 o'clock on Friday, and then graveside service on Saturday. Okay, Helen, thank you so much for being here. It is so greatly appreciated, and if you need us too, we're here. Hello, Brenda's Exploring and Chit Chat. Hey, Angela. There once again is Kevin's PayPal if anybody would like to donate. All donations are greatly appreciated. Yes, we love you, Helen. It's great that a family, we can all come together and be there for one another. Y'all have been amazing for me. Um, this kind of feels like number 9 because we consider like Matt our nephew. Me and Twinkie did. Just like Kevin's daughter and other son, they feel like we're their nephew. That's our niece and nephew. Um, so this kind of feels like number 9 for me. Um, Thank you, honey buds. It's greatly appreciated. Um, if any of you, everybody knows Kevin. He's a character. He's a card. Hey, Smash 510, how are you? Cheers and peace to you also. Um, right now, everybody's broken, and it's just gonna be time. Have to take time to put the pieces back together. Um, the accident happened Saturday night around 11 o'clock. Um, they were on their way back to the house, from what I understand, from coming from a Packers game. Um, they don't know. They're investigating the accident. Um, they don't know exactly what happened or what caused it. Kevin said that there is no um, rail to stop traffic from going across. There's none whatsoever. Um, he said just a week before that, an elderly woman, the next one up or something, the crossing up, she was killed, an elderly woman. And then he said in October, in the very same one that Matt and Carmen passed at, in October there was a 20-year-old and a 30-year-old that got killed in the same spot. Um, Kevin said before he stops, he will see that they put a arm up there to at the railroad tracks. All there was lights, and the train hit them, and he said it knocked them 50 yards in the car. Um, they passed away on impact. Um, they were both taken to the hospital, and they were taken to two separate hospitals. And then Kevin and Melissa were called and had to go to the hospital. So, we've tried with the paranormal, and we've been in contact with him a lot. Um, he would be there. If this happened to anybody else, he would definitely be there for y'all too. Um, Matt was planning to go to college. He had a great future in front of him with songwriting and singing and everything. He had a good future ahead of him. Please also remember his Carmen's family. Kevin was supposed to meet Carmen's brother today. Um, for the first time. Yes, thank you, Twinkie. Kevin said that the trains around there usually go about 50 to 55 miles, give or take, um, when they go up and down the track there. So, it's it's really hard to believe. We know God does everything for a reason. But you never ever think that it could happen to you. So everybody, please hug your family members. Tell them how much you love them, because we're not promised another day. I gotta write that number down too, Twinkie. And he's like, "Where are we going?" And when they pulled up here to pick my son up, one of his friends had just got a brand new Jeep, and they had the top down, and it's cold. And they wanted to go riding around with the top down. My son told him, he said, "Y'all crazy." He said, "Y'all ride that. I'm taking my truck." So he followed him. Yes, you did, Josie. Your dad was tragically killed too. you know, so you know, Carmen had a bright future in front of her too. You know, Matt loved Carmen, and they loved Carmen. Thank you very much, Brenda. Thank you for being here. Sorry, y'all gotta get a cough drop. Kevin had just texted me. He doesn't know for sure if he's gonna be able to come in here. He's gonna try. Good night, Brenda. Um, I don't know. You know when everybody will. You know when Kevin will get back on here and talk. It'll probably be a while because right now they're numb. Thank you, Bruce Killer. um, like I said, Matt was 18. Carmen was 17. Um, Kevin had told me that his other daughter, or his daughter Kayla, was gonna go with him, but she had changed her mind. The picture that is on my thumbnail. Amy did such an awesome job making my thumbnail. Um, that was taken a few hours before the accident happened. That's the last picture they took together. We don't know if the car stalled, if the car got stuck. We don't know what happened. They're reviewing the footage from the camera from the train. Hey, Ray. Um, they, they're I'm at a loss for words. Kevin and them are just, they're wanting answers too. Um, Kevin has he's talked to the coroner and everything. Um, but he wants to not, he wants answers just like anybody else. Um, hey, Sherry. Right now, Bruce, we're having a memorial, live stream. A friend of ours, our brother, his son was killed tragically, and that's what we're discussing right now. Thank you, Twinkie. Um, Flowers can. I know I keep repeating the stuff, And Twinkie, she is so awesome posting stuff for me. Which I will be doing on her live stream as well tomorrow. Um, Kevin and Melissa are some awesome people, and they have been going through so much right now. Um, Melissa's mom and dad are not doing good. Um, and Kevin's mom, she's been having trouble. And my heart goes out to them because, a lot of us when we're going through things, it's like, Lord, how much more can I take? But God's not going to put anything more on you than He knows that you can take. Kevin and Melissa are very strong in their religion. They know that, you know, Matt's Matt's gone up to be with the Heavenly Father. Matt's gonna watch over them. Good night, Tanja. Thank you so much for being here. Um, it's gonna take them, a while, to be even close to coping with what's going on. Um, all I ask is everybody, please continue to be so supportive of them. Melissa and Kevin, we've had 8 deaths in our family in less than 3 months. I have got messages from Kevin, messages from Melissa, condolences. I mean, several. I've got them for my Twinkie. My Twinkie's always here for me. All of you are always here for me. My Twinkie, we talk every day. When we don't get to, a couple times we haven't got to talk, and we miss each other all the time. Yes, it does, Kentucky. It makes a huge difference. And in just like where it's a tragedy because it's so unexpected, but if there's somebody like with my husband's cousin Terry, the one that just passed, you know, we had time to prepare ourselves for him, which you're never fully prepared. But when your child is just when you don't get to say goodbye, when there's always the last words that you remember they say, and then there's things that are gonna happen. I know Matt's gonna watch over Kevin and Melissa and the kids. You know, I believe in time. Matt will give Melissa or Kevin, a sign that he's around. I'm a firm believer in pennies from heaven. Um, very much so. Um, it's just gonna take a lot of time. Um, me and Amy both, we've said we wish we were there. We all wish we lived closer together so we could be there for each other. Mm, if we had the means, we would be there for them in a heartbeat. And Kevin said he knows that everybody, if they could, they would be there for him. And just the kind words and everything has meant so much to them. Um, Matt, what we know, Matt, because sometimes, when we're not here on YouTube, doing our videos, Kevin and George and me and Amy and all of us, G Paul, sometimes we outside of YouTube, we still video chat, laugh, pick, cut up. Um, we get on video chat and we still have a good time. Um, and sometimes Matt would come over and stand behind Kevin, say hey, and you know everything like that. You feel you just wish you could take their pain away. Because you never want to see your family hurt. I mean, Kevin's our big brother. Um, Melissa's our sister. I love you too, Twinkie. Hey, George. Hey, Rob. But please, like I said, y'all, please hug your loved ones and tell them how much you love them. I love you too, Rob. Yes, ma'am, he did. He had a lot going for him. Um, Georgie, he calls Kevin Dad. It's been really hard for Georgie too, because he considered Matt his brother. Kevin told me that when Matt and them were getting ready to go to the game, getting ready to leave, Kevin had hollered at him, told him, "Be careful, I love you." But he didn't think Matt had heard him. So he thought Matt had just went ahead and left. Kevin said Just a minute later, Matt opened the door back and said, "I love you, Dad." And that's the last thing I heard from Matt. And once again, the picture that's on the thumbnail was taken just a few hours before it happened. I swear I would do anything to take their pain away. If any of y'all can give to Kevin's PayPal to help them, anything is welcome. What is that, Rob? Which song is that? Twinkie. Oh, Matt singing. Yeah, Matt was an awesome singer. Father, won't you come home? Yeah. I've listened to that about 3 or 4 times a day. I went back and listened to his other songs. He's got about 5 or 6 songs out there. Some of them are rap songs. I never knew he did rap songs until last night. Um, but he does a really good job and can play an instrument and oh, it. um, Yeah, that's exactly true. Rob, that's what me and Twinkie had been talking. We said that we wish we could be there for him and just give him a big hug. I know you do, George. Thank you, East Dad. That's what I said. We all live so far apart. That's what stinks. Twinkie, we got to win the lottery so we can buy that island. We got to. We all love each other so much and we all live so far apart. That's the hard part. Exactly, Twinkie. Words just can't. It's like you know in your head what you want to say, but the words won't come out. And me and Twinkie sat there and talked. Um, Casey, my youngest daughter, and Lainey and Matt were the same age. In January, on New Year's Eve, my daughter was in her first car wreck with her boyfriend. That was the scariest thing I ever went through. Because when I got to the wreck, I couldn't find her. And my heart sunk. That was the scariest time I had ever had in my life. But that nowhere compares to what Kevin and Melissa are going through. And my son, when he went out with his friends today, I hugged him again and said, please be careful. And then when I dropped Casey off at work, her boyfriend was picking her up, bringing her home after work. Please be careful. Um, you know, I feel diggy because I don't know what to say. His girl, he was 18. His girlfriend was 17. Matt had just graduated high school during this, in June. Yeah, so young. Is Even though it is such a tragedy, because they were killed instantly. Um, I'm just, y'all know what I mean when I say this. I'm glad they didn't suffer. For somebody to lay there in hurt and agonizing pain, I just couldn't. I wouldn't want that for anybody. I wish you wish it never happened. Period. But Kevin, I know Kevin told me that too. That where the train track doesn't have an arm to come down, he is going to not. He's not going to stop until they put an arm up. I think they all need arms to come down. The funeral again is on Friday. Well, the wake is Friday from 5 to 9 o'clock. Um, the the funeral service will be a graveside service on Saturday. That's true, he's dead. It's true. Yeah, that's what me and Amy were talking about, Rob. It's true. You know, this is just our temporary home. We're just here for a time. Um, Thank you for coming, Angela. I really appreciate it. This is our temporary home. One day, you know, it's gonna be our time. That's why everybody needs to live their life to the fullest. Love everybody, not hate. Love, not hate. That's exactly right, Eastham. Um, I haven't got to talk to Kevin. Well, I talked to him early this morning. We got off the chat about 5 o'clock this morning. Um, with making the funeral arrangements and stuff. I don't want to, you know. But Amy said she had talked to him this morning. Um, which I'll probably talk to him later on tonight. Um, and I'm not sure. It just depends on if he has the time or not. That's like my parents today. I talked to my mother, and her and my dad are arguing right now. Um, they've been married 51 years. Um, which all marriages, relationships come with arguments. But I just pray, they don't go to bed mad at each other. Um, Anna, I don't know if Kevin's got a post office box yet or not. Um, I will find out, and I will ask him if he has somewhere that we can send, people can send cards and everything. I know we have an address for the florist, and we know where the funeral home is. It's going to be Jewel Rittman's funeral home in Columbus, Indiana. Exactly right, Rob. That's what I said. A lot of people's first words are like, "I know how you feel," but 9 times out of 10, you really don't know how they. If you have never been through it before in your life, you can't honestly say you know how they feel if you've never been through it before. Thank God to this day I still have my mom and dad and my brother. Um, all my grandparents are gone, and and out of 18 kids my grandmother had, there's only two left, which is my dad and my uncle out of 18 kids. I've had my share of deaths in my family. I just went through 8 in the last less than 3 months. I went through 8 deaths in mine and my husband's family. Um, so we've had a pretty rough time too. But I've never been through anything that Melissa and Kevin are going through right now. No, he has one more son, Anna. He has an older son. That was his baby that passed away, his baby boy. Twinkie is posting the florist and the funeral home for everybody who would like to know. Um, but you got, with the love of all Kevin and Melissa's friends and family and everything, it'll take time, but they're gonna get through this. They're gonna see how much everybody loves them. It's just gonna take time, one day at a time. Pitbull Mom, the couple that passed away is Kevin the Fam's youngest son and his girlfriend. They were tragically killed and hit by a train on Friday night. It's Kevin the Fam's son. Okay, Eastad, thank you so much for being here. We love you, Eastad. I've done that already, Anna. I've done it every day since it's happened. You know, we forget sometimes we take stuff for granted. You never want to bury your child. Um, but yeah, on my thumbnail, Pitbull Mom, that's Kevin's son and his daughter. They were both killed instantly. Friday night about 11 o'clock. Um, Friday, no, well, see, Friday night. That happened Friday night. Um, and when Kevin had got back from the hospital and stuff like that, he called me about 3:40 in the morning. Um, right after it happened. You know, words can't describe how any of us feel because, like I said, Twinkie and myself and George and Rob and everybody, we felt like Kevin's our brother, you know, and his kids were our, and that was our nephew. That's how close we all are. And when a bunch of you, when y'all get to meet Kevin and Melissa and Kayla, you'll get to meet them at the reunion. Hey Tim, and you'll get to see how they're awesome. Um, Melissa, we call her sis. You know, it's like a bond. I mean, I never had a sister ever, and then I met my Twinkie, and if it wasn't for my Twinkie, I probably still wouldn't be on YouTube. She is a big inspiration. Also, she has helped me through so much. And I think if I lost her, I'd be lost myself. I love each and every one of you. And I don't want to lose any of y'all. You know, all y'all on YouTube were a big part of my life. Rob, I can't call Twinkie my mom because I'm older than she is. Hey, fat boy. Yes, you could not ask for a better bunch of people to want to be around. Because many times, I mean, a couple times before, Amy's the one that talked me into doing my first video. Rob, how's she your mom? She's older than you too. Um, Amy got me into doing my first video. She talked me through getting on the live stream. And then dummy me ended up deleting my first video. Okay, Rob. Um, and then me and Twinkie been kind of tied at the hip ever since. It's a spiritual mom to Rob. Fat boy, Kevin the Fam's son. That's the pictures on my thumbnail. Kevin the Fam's son, that's Matt, and his girlfriend were killed Friday night. Um, they were hit by a train and killed instantly. Um, Matt was 18, his girlfriend Carmen was 17. And it just feels like we lost, another family member. Uh, yeah, it happened Friday night about 11 o'clock. They were coming back home from a Packers game. It just, like Kevin and I talked, it feels like it's a dream and we just want to wake up. Thank you, Tim. If you haven't talked to your mom in a couple of days or your dad in a couple of days, um, because it sure has happened to me a lot. Um, like for instance, my oldest daughter, her dad. Um, I used to get beat on, um, and hit, and different things like that. And he used to drink really bad, throw things at me, this, that, and the other. Welcome back. Yes, life can turn on a dime. And I despised him for so long. Didn't want nothing. And when I left him, I didn't want anything to do with him. But then, I guess the older I got, I would have to take my daughter out because I let them have half of her half of the day for Christmas. And his family still treated me really good. And I walked in there and I seen him. And he used to be a bad alcoholic and do drugs and everything else. And I didn't want my child raised around him. That's why we'd split up. Um, But he had had a lot of strokes, and he's got the mind of a 3-year-old now. And, and I still had that despising feeling for a long time. But I knew no matter how much he had done to me and all the pain he had caused me, I could not have peace within myself if I didn't forgive him. I didn't forgive him for him. Forgave him for me. Hello, Lee and Ladybug. So even if there's, a family member out there, no matter what they've done, let them know you love them. And no matter what they think of you or whatever, at least that'll give you peace for yourself that you did, try. And I gave him a hug around his neck because it was Christmas. And I gave him a hug around his neck and I said, I forgive you. And that's what you have to do. Thank you, Lee and Ladybug. I appreciate it. I'm sure Kevin said he might come on for a few minutes or not. I told him that if he didn't feel like he was ready to do that, it was fine. That is awesome. That's a very sweet thing to say, DPK. I'm glad you could come in. The first one I met was Twinkie. And, uh, and then I met George, Rob, Kevin. Maybe a week after that. Huh? Oh, shut up. Oh, no. Oh, that's awful, Tim. The feeling's mutual, Rob. Whether you like it or not. Because y'all are stuck with us for life. And it's so amazing when you can, a lot of us have never met in person. But still, we're so close that there's that bond there. And it's unbreakable. We all may not agree with everything each other does or says or whatever, but who does? But there's still that respect and that bond. And if something's said or done, come and ask us. If you've heard this or you've heard that, just don't assume, because you know how people are. Don't assume. Come and ask us, because as long as there's respect and stuff there, we're gonna, if I've said something and somebody come and ask me, because if I said it, I'll tell you I said it because I have nothing to hide, and that's what I'm talking about. We all have a bond, and we're not gonna break that bond. That's where. Hold on just a second. Kevin's texting me. He just said that he'll be in here soon. So Kevin will be in here in a few minutes. Um, but he said, please forgive him if he doesn't answer everybody's questions because right now he's going through enough. Y'all know what to do. And he just wrote, and I told him, I said they all understand. I don't believe they'll ask you a bunch of questions. I said, they all care. And he just wrote back, okay. Thank you, DPK. So, Kevin said he will be in here in just a minute. He said y'all just bear with him. Hey, Ellen. Hey, Lynn. Yeah, he did a dedication string for his dad not long ago. So we're going to welcome Kevin in here when he comes with open arms. Show him some love. Let him know we're all here for him. Hey, Jacqueline. Thank you so much. Um, that is exactly right. DPK. Thank you, Ellen. Yes, anybody that wants to can um, make a donation to Kevin's PayPal to help him and the family out. He said he has had a over overpouring of love. It's amazing, he said, love and support. Um, some people start at 6 o'clock in the morning, I guess when they get off of work, bringing them food and coming over and trying to talk to them and comfort them. That's all I know, Rob. That is awesome. I had to go to a memorial myself yesterday. That's why I couldn't make your live stream. Oh, but he should be in here soon. Um, yeah, we'll stand behind each other, and we'll just support each other. You know, it's like it's a brotherly, sisterly bond. Hey, Lou Rock. Yeah, Lou, he's gonna be in here in a few minutes. He just texted me. Kevin's gonna stop in here. Yes, he is, Rob. Hey, the story of Dory. Thank you, Dory. Well, we love Kevin. He's our brother. Him and Melissa have been through. Uh, they've been there for me. And all the stuff I've been going through. I've had 8 deaths in less than 3 months, and I've got outpouring from everybody. Everybody's been there for me. Twinkie's been there for me. All of y'all, Sherry, all of y'all, Jan, Kevin and Melissa, George. Tim. Everybody's been there for me. We love you too, Rob. Hey, Dakota. Thank you, Tim. um, only thing, Kevin, he said that if he comes on, he said that he might not. Um, um, he just said, I'll be in soon. Forgive me if I don't respond to all the comments. And I told him that I don't think they will try. I said they probably won't ask a bunch of questions. They understand. And he wrote okay. So he told me, I said all are here to show support and love. And that's what we need to do. We need to show him some love and support, and let him know that we're going to be there for him. Kevin is one of the people. Yeah, we have such a awesome and great support system. You know, we're always here for each other. Um, I know Twinkie and I have sometimes stayed up till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning talking. Um, and if somebody needs us, we're there. Um, Thank you, Finding Hope. Um, Makes me put into perspective. I am going for a fourth open heart. Oh, you will be in our thoughts and prayers. Hey, Kevin. Kevin, we're here for you. We love you, Kevin. Love you, Kevin and Melissa. And Kayla and Kyle. I wish I could give y'all a big hug. Kevin, your family means so much to us. You know, me and Amy got another sister. We got Kyle and Kayla. And you've always been our big brother. Kevin and Melissa, we're not going anywhere. You can't get rid of us if you try to chase us and beat us with a stick. You'll have us forever. I just wish we all lived closer. I'm just reading all the comments, all the love and support coming your way, Kevin and Melissa. Yes, it will be, Rob. Kevin, Melissa, Kayla, and Kyle, you know we're all only a phone call away or a video chat away. Thank you, Twinkie. Hey, Anna, I'm crazy. And also, the service will be the viewing from 5 to 9 o'clock on Friday, and the graveside service will be on Saturday. Anybody that would like to send flowers, right there, Twinkie put the name of the florist and the phone number, and there is the funeral home that you can have them send the flowers to. And I do honestly believe Matthew's gonna give y'all a sign that lets y'all know that he's okay and he's at peace. I really, truly, and honestly believe that. Because I believe Matt was a mama's boy. Just like my son is mama's boy. They might not admit it, but yeah. Kevin, we love you and Melissa and all of you so much. Yeah, we were talking about how Matt was he had such a talent for writing music and playing the guitar, and he had an awesome voice. I've watched his videos over and over and over again already. He's not going to be forgot. It's like we said earlier, a lot of times we take, life for granted. You know, that's why I said everybody hug your loved one. Let them know you love them. Matthew might not be here in body anymore, but his love will show through, all that y'all do. Kevin and Melissa, y'all created a beautiful soul. And his love and his memory is going to carry on and continue through you and Kevin and Kayla and Kyle. Because y'all will never let him be forgot. He was very talented. Very, very talented. I didn't even know he rapped until last night when I listened to his songs. Okay, Rob, thank you so much for coming in here tonight. I I couldn't come in here and, not tonight and do Yaya Sundays. Tonight was dedicated to Matthew and Carmen. Matt's still gonna shine. You know, before we know it, God has our lives planned out for us. And, you know, Matt writing that song for Kevin, God had all that planned. Good night, Anna. Thank you for coming. Love you too, Rob. But when Matt wrote that song, God gave Matt those words to tell you, Kevin. It was all in God's plan. You're where you need to be. God blessed you and Melissa with an amazing young man. And I'm just glad you all have his music to still listen to. That's something nobody can take away from y'all. People can take pictures away and, take this and that away, but they can't take your memories. You'll always have your memories. Please, once again, if anybody would like to um, donate to Kevin, the fam, and Melissa, and Kayla and Kyle, um, we have the link. All donations are welcome to help with, anything the family may need. Um, please, if you can, give. Um, Kevin and them, Kevin and Aunt Melissa, and they are a big part of our life. They're our close YouTube circle. Thank you, Fat Boy. Okay, Georgie. Um, like I said, Kevin and Melissa, I'm losing my voice. you know, they're a big part of our close internet YouTube family. Amen, Kevin. Thoughts are also good, Tim. I was always told, that our children what we consider our children are only loaned to us. They're really God's children. We just got to borrow them for a while. And, I wish stuff like this wasn't so painful. Good night, honey buds. Thank you so much for being here. Our tomorrows are never promised. Love one another. And Kevin, what did you always say? Love, not hate. I have never seen a more close, amazing group of people than what's been here tonight. We show love and we show respect. And we're here when anybody needs us. Thank you, honey buds. Hey, daffodils. Good night, Tim. We love you. Kevin, you have so many people that love y'all. And we're all here for you. My dog just opened the door. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go shut the door again. Kevin, I hope you know that if you need me or Twinkie or Melissa or Kayla, Kyle, if you need to talk, cry, scream, vent, we here. We will always be here. I told Twinkie that we needed to win that lottery so we could buy that island. So we can all go to the island. I can't wait until Matthew gives y'all a sign that he's okay. Because nothing can ease your pain or take the pain away. That's gonna be one day at a time. And no matter if it's a week, 2 weeks, a month, a year, or more, we're always going to be here. Y'all have been there for me. I'm not going anywhere. So I guess what I'm going to do is go ahead and, end this live stream. It'll forever be on here on my page. Um, we're here for you, Melissa, Kevin, Kayla, and Kyle. Please feel free to get in contact with any of us. We love you. Kevin, we're here. Or Melissa, if y'all want a video chat, I know I've talked to you, Kevin, the last couple of nights. Me and Amy are here. George is here. Rob, Tim, everybody's here for y'all. You're in our hearts. You're in our thoughts. You're in our prayers. God be with you. God wrap His loving arms around all of y'all and give y'all peace and comfort. No thanks needed, Kevin. That's what family does. Hey, Ghostly Owl. So everybody, if you will, when you go to bed tonight, you say your prayers. Remember Kevin and Melissa and Kayla and Kyle. Say an extra one for them. Hey, Toolbox. We're gonna get off of here, and Kevin, we're here if you need us, day or night. I'm gonna jump off of here because I still want to give y'all time, because I know you've probably had a lot of people at your house and y'all need family time. But if you need us, we're here. All of you. Peace, love, and hugs, everybody. Hug your loved ones tonight. Let them know how much you love them. And those that you don't get along with, just call and say, I love you, because you did your part. Love you too, Lou. Good night, TZ. Will do, Kevin. Peace, love, and hugs, y'all. Love y'all. Night. Love you all.